In this video, we'll explore the strategic differences between the knight and the bishop. While both are long-range pieces, their movement patterns and strengths on the board are very different. By the end of this video, you'll understand when and where each piece is most effective in various situations. The knight is a unique piece in chess because of its ability to jump over other pieces. Its movement is unpredictable, making it an excellent tactical piece when placed in the right position. In this example, the knight on d5 is very powerful. It controls key squares like e3, c3, and f6, making it difficult for the opponent to move freely. The knight can jump to different parts of the board to cause checks or fork pieces. Here, the knight on e5 is well positioned to fork the king and any nearby pawns, creating tactical opportunities. The knight's ability to jump and attack from unexpected angles can turn the tide of a game in your favor. The bishop, unlike the knight, moves diagonally across the board. It is a long-range piece and can cover large distances when positioned well. Bishops are especially powerful in open positions where there are fewer pawns and obstacles, allowing them to control long diagonals. In this position, the bishop on b2 controls the long diagonal from a1 to h8, influencing a large part of the board. The bishop is particularly effective in such positions because it can threaten pawns and pieces far away, all while staying out of reach of most enemy pieces. With the bishop on g7, it controls the long diagonal from h8 to a1, helping control key central squares. This position is powerful because the bishop can attack pieces across the board and also help defend important areas of the position. While both pieces have their strengths, they are more effective in different types of positions. The knight excels in closed positions or when the board is crowded, as it can jump over obstacles. The bishop, on the other hand, thrives in open positions and when it has control over long diagonals. In this situation, the knight on e5 controls many squares around it and can jump to different areas. The bishop on f6, however, is more limited by the position's structure and may not be able to reach as many useful squares. Here, the knight on b1 is severely restricted in its movement, while the bishop on g7 controls an entire diagonal. In this case, the bishop's long-range ability gives it the advantage, and the knight will struggle to find a good position. In the endgame, the knight and bishop can often be the deciding factors in winning or losing a game. Their strengths and weaknesses must be carefully considered depending on the pawn structure and the position of the kings. Together, they complement each other well. In this case, the knight on a7 is in a more passive position compared to the bishop on h1, which controls a long diagonal. The bishop has a significant advantage in the endgame, especially when the board is open. To summarize, both the knight and the bishop are powerful pieces, but their effectiveness depends on the position and type of game. The knight is more useful in crowded, closed positions where it can jump over obstacles, while the bishop thrives in open positions where it can control long diagonals. Understanding when and how to use each piece is crucial to mastering chess strategy. Thank you for watching, and be sure to check out more videos for deeper insights into chess tactics and endgames.